This message wants to come through. It's around endings and letting go, grieving, and energy, like grieving the losses of a situation, an experience, a person. I'm hearing divine timing. I'm hearing a plane flying overhead. It just feels like confirmation. If you can let go and feel into what this grief is trying to share with you, you will take off like a plane. You'll fly, you'll ascend. This is grief. You've done so much work. This collective has done so much work on themselves. And they've been around a long time. And I'm not just saying like, I'm not talking about just now. This is the type of collective that has been on the earth for a long time, has been through lifetimes, has overcome a lot of internal work, a lot of ancestral patterns. You've done a lot of inventory on your own grief over the years, and it feels like, how can it be possible that you still have more to grieve? Life has been long. You've had you've overcome so much. And it made you so beautiful and so strong and so resilient and so soft. And that's maybe the most beautiful thing that it's done for you, is that it's made you so soft. But not a lot of people know that. And not a lot of people know how soft you really are. And you really just want love. And so it's so hard to let go. It's so hard to let go. But I'm hearing the illusion of separation. Meaning you aren't separated. You're connected energetically with that which you grieve. Car passing by, FedEx truck, delivery. You're here to deliver a message. It feels like there's a message, an urgent message you want to deliver. Maybe it's to the thing you're grieving. Maybe it's to the person you're grieving, to the entity, to the situation, the experience, the conglomerate. You could be mourning a lot of things. The pet, the family member, family members. You could be mourning parts of yourself. That's so huge. That's what it is. That's really what it is. Our perception is reality. Our grief is a perception. That is a hard thing to reckon with. Forgive me for saying that so flippantly. Again, I didn't clarify this at the top, but if this message is resonant with you in any way, welcome. But if it is triggering and it doesn't fit for you at all, I ask that you just leave it behind and just move along and leave the message here for for who it's for. This is a timeless channel for a very specific collective. My voice is kind of high in this moment. I'm realizing there's a lot of energy in the mind, in the logical, masculine right now in this collective. You've been a survivor. You've had to survive. You have, again, like you've overcome so much, and it made you into the person that you are. And oh gosh, grieving those parts of ourselves is so hard, because we have to really accept things that we thought were. We in this collective are really coming into acceptance with the understanding that maybe not only were things not what they perceive, but maybe we are not all that we perceive either. And that is a huge grieving, because it's not just the aspects of yourself that you're grieving. In order to truly, like, for lack of a better word, like unalive your own ego, it can be messy. 11:22 right now. 1122. It can be very confronting to your self-perception, and then the perception that others hold in the past has been something that this collective has put a lot of weight on. How other people perceive us, how other people, what they think and believe about us. And in this collective, we've really had to kind of deeply accept our inherent nature in order to woman's walking by. I want to hold on to the channel. Hello, ma'am. And we're using it right. So I've got a woman who walked by, as you see. And now I've got an older gentleman who's about to walk in the opposite direction at the same exact time. You're about to see him in the back window. And this is telling me that there is this call to kind of balance this divine feminine with the divine masculine. We in this collective have been living from our logical masculine in just for this last kind of phase, possibly for a long time. And we're learning how to soften into how we truly feel, and not only how we feel, but being in harmony with and in trust with allowing ourselves to share what that is. And as I say that, I feel judgment for myself come up. Fear around sharing myself. So, if we're all reflections of each other, there must be a great deal of fear in you, right? Fear in sharing who you are. Here comes the divine feminine coming back. She's shaking her head at me. She's mad. Maybe your divine feminine is not, she's not mad at you, because there's nothing to be mad at, but she feels maybe neglected, right? little sassy. Maybe she needs a little bit of attention, or she doesn't like where you're currently seated in your point of view, or how you're perceiving yourself, perhaps. So there's no need to beat up on yourself about that in any way. All this is encouragement from Spirit and your guides to it's just a gentle reminder, that your divine feminine aspects, your emotional inner life, your heart is calling for you to come back to it, and experience it and trust. And the grief that called this channel is it might be difficult to see this right now, but this cleansing energy of the rain here in Los Angeles, and I mentioned this in another channel, but like, when you give yourself the gift of coming back into your heart, that's going to be the gift that continues to allow you to come back into the world, because your heart's just a little hurt right now. I'm getting confirmation burps from Spirit. Your heart's hurt right now. And I feel that there's so much compassion there. You really, really deserve to be loved in the ways that you see. You deserve to be celebrated in the ways that you deserve. You deserve the community and the life and the accolades and awards and achievements, and maybe the abundance, the health, the family relationships. You deserve the love. You deserve the partnership, the marriage, the house, the kids, the whatever you see, you deserve. And it's not because you want it from a place of selfishness. It's because what you want inside of your heart is who you are. These things are who you are. They're how you are. And you can't fight that anymore. You can't fight your heart anymore. That's what I'm hearing. You can fight your heart if you want. But you don't want to anymore. You want to put down the sword. You want to love and be loved. You want people to experience you in the way that you experience you. In moments. You experience yourself this way in moments. But I'm just really hearing that, like, just because you experience yourself in this way only in certain moments, doesn't diminish how you are seen in the eyes of Spirit, and how you are seen through the eyes of the people who truly see you, who truly know you, who truly love you. If you're grieving an experience, if you're grieving a situation, and it's, I'm just hearing cyclical. I'm hearing that in the way that life turns over and patterns continue on, and they can be fractalized and broken up, but then they fall back into place in like new, more congruent, tapestries. That whatever you're grieving right now has not left you. It never left you. Whatever it is that you're grieving has never left you. I'm just hearing that, and take it if it resonates. And it won't ever leave you. Whatever you're grieving won't ever truly leave you. It's a part of you. Wow, I'm just getting this like energy that like sometimes the restriction that can occur by the ripple effect that happens just by us being our authentic self. I'm really like seeing how unaware the individual can tend to be about the ripples that they themselves are making. In other words, you may feel like you are not heard or seen or understood or accepted, or that maybe there are parts of you that aren't as realized as they really truly are. That's what I'm hearing. You are ready. You are perfect right now. There's nothing that you have to do outside of yourself in order to feel perfect now, in order to see yourself as healed, as ready, as the power of the universe. Like, this is just an encouragement from spirit that like it's okay to acknowledge your inherent power. It's okay. It's okay. In fact, it's encouraged. Yeah, like it's an encouragement energy. It's a... Ooh, stomach. Yeah, I'm like getting bubbles and burps. That's usually spirits confirming, right? If there's any... Yeah, final message, spirit. Thank you. If there's any residual grief that you're still holding on to, forgiveness. That's a whole channel. Okay. Forgiveness. Self-forgiveness. I'm going to leave it right there, but I'm going to do another channel around forgiveness because I'm feeling that going deep.